ScriptRunner for Confluence Data Center introduces its new API, HAPi. HAPi is a domain-specific language that simplifies Atlassian's Java API for Confluence. So what does that actually mean? HAPi uses groovy syntax to give you an easier way to communicate with Confluence's Java API through predefined, human-readable methods for certain use cases. HAPi also enhances your console's autocompletions with contextually relevant suggestions. So, for example, you're writing your script and start typing a method that requires you to specify a space key. HAPi will recognize this and give you a list of space keys that exist in your instance. So, you don't have to go searching for it. In this demo, I will show you how to use HAPi to write one of the most common scripts on ScriptRunner for Confluence Data Center. Say you want ScriptRunner to check on a weekly basis for users that have not logged into an instance in 3 months, and you want to deactivate those users. To automate this, I create a custom schedule job. I give the custom job a name, and I want this job to run as me. I now have to specify how often I want to run this. I do this using a cron expression. If you're not sure how to use cron expressions, click on cron expressions for more information. But you do have some common examples here, and in my case, I do in fact want to run this every Saturday night, so that's what I select. Now let's first have a look at what the script looks like without HAPi. It starts by importing the necessary classes from Atlassian's Java API, then uses the component locator to get the necessary manager and accessor classes. We define a group of inactive users and identify the active users in the Confluence users group. And we check the login history for each user to determine if they should be deactivated. If they haven't logged in successfully for 3 months, we deactivate their user account. If we want to do the same thing using HAPi, it's much simpler. I'll start by importing 2 Java classes that will help us define a duration of time in chrono units. I then start typing the class users, and the completion box suggests the relevant methods I can use with that class. In this case, I want to get inactive users, and I can see it already suggests I will need to pass in a duration. When I select the get inactive users method, it autocompletes in the console, so as suggested, I select duration. When I type off, again it autocompletes in the console, and because we are using chrono units as a unit of time to define the duration, we type the duration as 90 and specify the unit with chronounit.days. This will retrieve all users that have been inactive for 90 days. And for each of those results, I would like the user to be deactivated. I can then add the new job, and it will run every Saturday evening. But first, I want to see it run now. In this case, the 2 inactive users have been deactivated. I now add this job to run the script as scheduled. So as you've seen with HAPi, we've been able to simplify a 38-line script into 6 lines. There was no need to go searching through Atlassian's Java API documentation. I just let HAPi guide me through the script. If you're not sure where to start, you can find examples of HAPi scripts in the ScriptRunner for Confluence Data Center documentation and, coming soon, in the Adaptivist library example scripts.